Hey you guys, welcome to Your Glam Squad. This is Breath Brutality here, and we are in our 6th week, I believe. And for this week, we are doing celebrity-inspired looks. I'm Miley Cyrus today. And we are also talking about the kickoff and or launch of our 40-day challenge for our Weight Loss Revolution Resolution 2011. I still cannot say that, Mimi. For the celebrity portion of my video this week, I wanted to do a Miley Cyrus look, so I am going to just jump on into it. I actually have to find my source photo again, so I'll put that right about her. And then, yeah, it's a pretty easy look. It's just very bronzy, and it's really pretty, and she wore it on a, she wore it to an award ceremony, but I don't remember which one. I'm going to wear powder foundation today, so concealer is incredibly important. Whenever I wear my regular foundation, it's a lot easier to kind of disguise things with the foundation itself, but without it, it's a lot more important to conceal. Alright, so once you're done concealing, just move on to your powder foundation. I'm using the NYC Matte Powder Foundation, and I am in Urban Light, which is 731U. I probably could have concealed around my nose a little better, but, you know, I didn't, so, whoops. Alright, so Miley has similar skin to me, actually, so we're going to stick with nice peachy colors. I actually just got this. It's Maybelline Mineral Power, and I actually really like this color, so we're going to go ahead and use it. It is True Peach. She has a very exaggerated and really pretty cheek. Because let's face it, when you're getting ready for the red carpet, things are going to have to be a little more exaggerated to show up well on camera. She also has a very bronzy all over look, so we're going to contour and then bronze our entire face. I'm using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sundance 027. And I know I'm very sniffly. I'm still fighting a cold off. So to get nice all over coverage, we're going to grab a kabuki brush. Just kind of lightly swirl it in there. Make sure you tap off any excess. So like I said, we're just going for a very light dusting of this all over the face. And if you're like me, I usually have to bronze my neck anyways because my neck is always lighter than my face. So make sure if you're using a bronzy look, you get your neck and blend down into your collarbone really well. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and grab some chapstick to get my lips started with moisturizing because they are not very moist right now. Kind of cold outside, so it's taking its toll on my lips. And I almost think we could actually put on some more blush. So I'm gonna grab, instead of using an angled contour brush, which I was using the MAC 168, I'm going to grab instead just a regular rounded brush. And I actually want a little bit of a bronzier peach on top of this, so I'm going to grab my e.l.f. Studio Blush in Peachy Keen, which is more of a, that's more of a pinky peach, and this is more of a brownie peach. So we're just going to blend that in all over. So now we have this. Miley's eyes are actually really, really simple in the look. It's just a really basic, like smoky liner look, not so much of a smoky eye. So we are going to achieve this using just a couple of products. It's a really simple look, like I said. Make sure your eyes are primed and everything. Mine already are. As you can see, I already have some makeup on. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and line your eye. Just using a basic eyeliner. This is the Almay eyeliner that I always use. You're going to get your waterline. You're going to get along your lash line. And don't worry about getting too crazy with it yet because we're actually going to smoke it out more when we set it with eyeshadow. Then you're going to get above your eye. I don't have my glasses on, so this is really difficult for me to do. I feel like I need to be like an inch away from the mirror. Okay, you're just going to repeat the process on the other eye. Like I said, it's not terribly neat, but we are going to smoke it out more when we set it with shadow. Okay, so once you have your basic eyeliner on, what we're going to do, this is actually a little backwards, and if you're more comfortable putting on your shadow first, go for it. I'm just going to take a matte white. We're going to put this on the lid, up into the crease. I actually think I still have some gray on this brush. Oops. And definitely making sure you get it very pigmented on your highlight, because you want your eyes to look real good on that red carpet. So as you can see, I'm not putting a lot on. It's just kind of to create a little bit of contrast with that dark eye we're about to do. Making sure you get in the corners of your eyes. Okay, now we are going to take some matte black eyeshadow. This is from NYX, and I am grabbing my MAC 219. Just going to put a little bit of it on there. And then we're going to start going over that eyeliner and smoking it out a little. This brush is really nice for this because it's really nice and dense. If you're more comfortable using something with a smaller point, go for it, like a liner brush of some sort or something like this, but I really want that smoky eye, so. I will tell you, doing tutorials are really, really difficult when you can't see. Alright, then we're also going to take some of that black, and just to create some depth, we're going to take a crease brush, like this. Just going to dip it in there. Create some depth at the outer corner and into the crease. And do some mascara. My eyelashes are already curled, so I'm just going to throw on some Tarte's Camera Lashes over top of it. She definitely has nice volumized lashes. You might want to throw on some fake lashes, since it is a red carpet look. But I actually have pretty long lashes, so I don't usually need fake lashes. For her lips, she has on a really nice muted pink color. I actually think she might have very naturally pink lips, and I have more reddish lips naturally, so we're going to throw on a really pale pink. My dog is really excited about lipstick right now, apparently. On top of that lipstick, I'm going to throw on a little bit of gloss, just a bit. Okay, so now we have our completed Miley Cyrus look. It is just kind of a nice bronzy look with a very basic smoky liner eye and some nice peach cheeks with a very pastel light baby pink. Everything that I use will be in the down bar below, and I put it all on in front of you. So let's move on to the next portion of this video. Okay, so my 40-day challenge is launching on the 10th. So my challenge will continue until February 19th, which is out past Valentine's Day. So I've managed to tie this in with some other things that are going on. My weigh-in was at 133, I believe, and I need to get a new scale because John and I don't quite think the scale is working correctly. My dog, do you see this? Megatron! So we don't think the scale is working quite right, so I need to get a new scale, but as of right now my weigh-in is at 133. I would like to be down at like 115, 120 at the end of this challenge, so that means I have to lose about, well, I need to get on fitday, and actually if you guys have never heard of it, check out fitday.com, and I'll actually link to my fitday below. It's a great way to maybe keep track of your food, but also to keep track of your weight, your calorie burning, and kind of how you need to restrict in order to lose the weight you want to lose. My short-term goal is for January 31st, which I feel like is pretty reasonable, and I want to be down to 127 pounds by then, which is like 6-7 pounds. I'm going to assume that I weigh between 132 and 135 pounds right now. Like I said, I don't really trust my scale right now, so we're just going to use that as a starting point. So I want to be down to 127 pounds by January 31st, and getting below 130 is going to be the hardest part. I tend to kind of stay at this weight and gravitate towards like 130 to 140 pounds, so it's a matter of breaking this plateau and getting past that. And then my long-term goal is by Valentine's Day, February 14th, to get down to at least 120 pounds, and then it'd be great if I can be down to 115 for sure by my end date of February 19th. And this is actually something that John and I have decided to work into a Valentine's Day present to each other. We're going to go and get our belly buttons pierced once I get down to my goal weight. So it's kind of a good way to stay on track too, because I don't want to let John down with us getting our Valentine's Day presents, but I also won't be very comfortable getting it if I fail my weight goal. The way I'm planning on accomplishing this is both with diet and exercise. Diet, I hate that word. We've already talked about that though. So I'm going to be doing calorie restricting. Like I said, the last time I checked on fitday, it was like 900 calories per day that I needed to restrict, but I need to update that to my current goals and challenge. I probably won't be keeping track of my food on there, but if you guys want to follow my fitday, I will keep my log up to date as much as possible. It will have my current weight. It will have things like that on there. So if you guys want to follow that, I'll put that in the down bar below. I definitely think everybody should have a fitday though, because it's really nice for just keeping track of like your calorie burning and things like that. My primary exercise plan is lightweight cardio. I do eventually want to move into some strength training, but I think I'm going to worry about this part first and getting into shape a little better before I start worrying about strength training on top of it. My primary form of cardio is I love to play the types of video games that get you up and moving. We don't have a Wii here. John's Wii is at his parents' house, but we do have the Xbox Connect, which means I can play Dance Central and I can play Connect Adventures, which actually both get you moving quite a bit. I'll actually post a video of my friend Anna and I playing a game. And so as you can see, we kind of get a little crazy when we play, and we're jumping up and down and going nuts. And then like Dance Central isn't like DDR, because Dance Central, you're actually dancing. Like, you're learning how to do dance moves and actually doing, like, things that they would do for that song. So, that's kind of fun, and you're definitely, like, anyone who dances knows that that's an exercise for sure. And then on top of it, I want to drag my metal pad out of the closet and start playing DDR again, because that's, like, step aerobics. So, it's pretty fun. I like that. And it's also really easy, like, for me to do it as a video game, because I can get like really distracted and play for like 3 hours and not even realize it, versus if I'm like trying to follow along with like an exercise DVD or something, I just want it to end and be over with. So I very much still have to be distracted in order to stay on track. And then also the last thing that kind of happens a lot is we're kind of club people. We like to go out and dance a lot, and it's kind of funny because we don't drink, and so people are always really confused as to why we're at clubs. And I'm gonna tell you now, you don't have to drink to go to parties and clubs and stuff. Like, you can just go and have a good time. But we go to the dock every Thursday for sure, and that's usually us dancing between 12 and 2, pretty solid. So that's a couple of hours of cardio. Sometimes we're there a little longer. I'm going to start going with Lisa on Saturday nights. So that's going to be another couple of hours. And then we just like to dance in general, so it kind of works its way into our everyday life. So that is my plan for my weight loss resolution. Mimi, I am sorry. I can't say it. But yeah, so that is what I have going on with that. This is my Miley Cyrus look. That is about all I got going on right now. There are a couple of giveaways on my channel right now, if you guys have not checked them out. Well, I have 2 giveaways and a contest going on. I have the Scaredy Cat Cosmetics giveaway that ends on the 12th, so I can announce the winner on the 13th, because Black Cats and 13 just go together. There is the Lit Cosmetics contest, and that ends, I believe, on the 20th. And then I also have my 400 subscriber giveaway going on my channel, and that ends on a Sunday. I don't remember what day. I want to say like a 16th. That might be right. So I'll put links to all of those in the down bar below. Make sure you check those out, and if you're not one of my subscribers now, go ahead and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.